What happens when ancient Stoic austerity meets modern global stardom? Musonius Rufus, the Stoic philosopher teaching simplicity, virtue, and disciplined living, versus Beyoncé, the icon of talent, creativity, and unmatched influence across the world. Stay until the end, because this clash will challenge the way you see wealth, fame, purpose, and the choices that define a life. This is Musonius Rufus versus Beyoncé.
Life has always demanded everything from me: passion, focus, and relentless dedication. From the first stage performances to stadiums filled with thousands, I learned early that talent alone is not enough. Excellence requires discipline, consistency, and the courage to keep evolving even when the world is watching. Every moment of preparation, every late night, every sacrifice is part of building something that lasts. I believe in using my voice, my art, and my influence to inspire others, to create opportunities, and to elevate those around me. True impact is measured not by accolades alone, but by the lives you touch, the hearts you move, and the communities you empower. Leadership, in my eyes, is action combined with vision and the ability to motivate others to rise alongside you. Challenges are inevitable. I have faced criticism, doubt, and setbacks that could have been discouraging. But I learned that resilience is forged in the moments nobody sees, in rehearsals, in training, in the quiet struggle to improve. Success is not a single event. It is the accumulation of effort, commitment, and integrity over time. I also understand that influence comes with responsibility. Fame can be fleeting, but the example you set, the work you leave behind, and the principles you embody endure. Excellence is not just about performance. It is about character, empathy, and lifting others while reaching for your own highest potential. Every decision, every song, every performance is a choice to pursue greatness with purpose. I embrace challenges, knowing that each one is an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to inspire. Discipline, resilience, and vision are not separate. They are intertwined, and they shape the legacy we leave. So I urge all who listen, pursue your craft with relentless passion, lead with integrity, and never underestimate the power of influence used wisely. Life will test you, but within that test lies the chance to transform not only yourself, but the world around you.
Beyoncé, your accomplishments inspire millions, yet I ask you to consider the nature of true fulfillment. Life is fleeting, and external applause, wealth, and power are temporary. Virtue alone endures. A man or woman who masters desires, who cultivates self-discipline, and who lives in accordance with reason will find tranquility that no stage, no audience, no fortune can provide. Simplicity is not deprivation, it is freedom. By desiring less, one gains more peace, more clarity, more control over the self. The Stoic life is not about rejecting joy or creativity, but about understanding what is truly valuable and what is mere distraction. Fame and luxury may delight the senses, but they do not strengthen character. True strength is exercised inwardly, where no one can see, in the habits and choices that define a life of integrity. I do not deny the power of action or the influence of talent. Yet I caution that without wisdom, these are fragile. Wealth can vanish, popularity fades, and recognition is fleeting. Only virtue remains. A life devoted to cultivating courage, justice, moderation, and honesty shapes a mind that no circumstance can shake. Inner freedom cannot be bought, borrowed, or borrowed from fortune. It is earned by steadfast practice. Consider this. A life spent chasing applause may find temporary happiness, but it is subject to endless external conditions. A life grounded in reason, discipline, and ethical action stands resilient against fortune, criticism, and misfortune. Each choice guided by virtue strengthens the soul, and each action measured by reason builds a character immune to the chaos of the world. I urge all who listen, reflect on what you value, master your desires, and seek the good that is within your control. Let fame, wealth, and applause be tools, not masters. Let creativity, influence, and action be guided by reason and virtue. In this way, one achieves not merely recognition, but enduring fulfillment.
Musonius, I hear your wisdom, and I respect the pursuit of virtue and self-mastery. Discipline, clarity, and inner strength are undeniably powerful, and they have shaped my journey as well. Yet I contend that life is lived not in reflection alone, but in action, in creating, in inspiring others. Influence, when wielded responsibly, is a form of virtue itself. It amplifies impact and elevates communities. I have learned that preparation and performance are inseparable. You speak of simplicity and mastery over desire. Yet the world also demands courage and visibility, persistence under scrutiny, and resilience in the face of relentless pressure. Every stage, every audience, every decision challenges me to combine inner discipline with outward excellence. To act without influence is to confine oneself to theory. To act with influence is to transform lives tangibly. True empowerment blends reflection with execution. A song, a performance, a project. These are not merely entertainment. They are statements, lessons, and sources of inspiration. Leadership requires not just ethical grounding, but also the boldness to step forward, to innovate, and to take responsibility for the impact we leave behind. One cannot teach the world virtue only through withdrawal. One must also exemplify it publicly, shaping values through example, action, and visible dedication. I respect the Stoic life, but I live in a world that rewards impact, initiative, and tangible change. Discipline and wisdom matter, yes, but so does courage, influence, and the relentless pursuit of excellence that others can witness, learn from, and emulate. The greatest leaders, the most transformative figures, blend the inner with the outer, the contemplative with the active. That is the legacy I strive to create.
Beyoncé, your words reflect immense courage, energy, and commitment. I do not deny the value of action, influence, or the power of inspiring others. Yet I must remind you, the outer accomplishments, no matter how brilliant, are subject to fortune and chance. Without inner mastery, your influence risks being swayed by desire, opinion, or circumstance. True strength is cultivated within, where the mind is sovereign. Action without virtue is like a ship without a rudder, directionless and vulnerable. Fame, talent, and applause may impress the world, yet they do not secure tranquility, resilience, or moral clarity. The Stoic teaches that lasting impact arises when the individual aligns every action with reason and ethical purpose. When discipline governs both thought and deed, the influence you wield gains depth, stability, and authenticity. Consider this. A life devoted only to outer achievement may shine brightly, but it is subject to erosion by misfortune, envy, or the caprice of fortune. A life grounded in virtue, however, builds a foundation unshaken by praise or criticism, by success or failure. True leadership, true greatness, is inseparable from integrity, self-control, and ethical clarity. The world sees action, but the soul experiences the enduring fruit of reason. I honor your energy, creativity, and influence, yet I urge reflection. Let every decision be guided by virtue, every action measured by wisdom, and every public display supported by inner discipline. In this way, excellence is not fleeting, and impact becomes lasting. The mind, disciplined and virtuous, ensures that influence is a reflection of character, not chance. Beyoncé, perhaps our paths are different, yet both seek greatness. You pursue it outwardly, I inwardly. The true challenge is to harmonize both, the power of action and the clarity of the soul, to leave a legacy that transcends fortune, fame, and fleeting applause.
Tonight, we witnessed a meeting of ancient Stoic wisdom and modern global excellence. Musonius Rufus reminded us that true strength, freedom, and resilience come from inner mastery, discipline, and virtue. Beyoncé showed us that courage, dedication, and purposeful action can create impact and inspire millions. Life calls us to both, to cultivate the mind, act with integrity, and embrace discipline, while also stepping into the world, pursuing excellence, and leaving a tangible legacy. The greatest accomplishment arises when reflection guides action, and action reinforces wisdom. Inner virtue and outer achievement are not separate. They are intertwined. If this debate inspired you, subscribe now and follow our channel. More transformative classes await. Lessons from history's greatest minds and today's most influential figures that can redefine the way you live, lead, and pursue excellence.